Ever since I stopped idolizing the wigs and embracing the hair that grows from my scalp, I have not been breaking out.
Whenever I step out in the UK, I see women of all races wearing their natural hair, except women who look like me.
You want to know something crazy? This is my first time wearing my natural hair in its afro state in my whole life. I feel like a goddess. With
the love that you have for yourself is very apparent to other people. If you are not comfortable with yourself, other people can recognize that too.
Okay, I would just like to know if there's some sort of psychology when it comes to black women's hair. Hear me out. For the past week or so, I've actually been wearing my hair natural, and it's because I just want to have a break from braids. I usually get braids back to back to back, specifically French curls. I wasn't even letting my hair breathe in between. Like, I wasn't giving it, the advised 2-week break you're supposed to have when you're changing hairstyle. So I'm having like a complete month off, right? Within this week, everybody's like attitude towards me's changed.
Y'all, so I just had to come on here real quick just to tell you what type of conversation I had with my husband.
Okay, so to be honest, yes, there was a big change in my dating life when I went back to having my natural hair.
If you want a lot of compliments, walk out wearing your natural afro. I get so many compliments when I'm in my natural state because not only do I look good, I feel powerful. Like, this is my crown, this is me. So walk out and wear your afro.
What is something that you're proud of that most people don't know?
I'm really proud of becoming more comfortable wearing my natural hair and just, being comfy as a black woman. I grew up in a really small conservative town, so it took me a long time to really become into it. And now I feel like it's my look and I love it. So
what was the experience like the first time you let the curls out?
It was actually good. See, I think I hyped it up too much in my head. I thought I was going to get a negative reaction, but then when I actually step outside, it's always so much positive, compliments, reactions from people, smiles. Being a teenager, I suppressed it, and now being an adult, I don't know, I like inspiring other people to feel comfortable doing it. I think that's what caused me to want to get back into it. Yeah, I just want to say I'm really proud of becoming an Afro girl and finally opening up about that.
So if you're a black woman, you know that we get treated very differently based off the hairstyle that we have at the time, right? What I find very interesting is that I've never received as many compliments as I have in the past 3 days when I've had my natural hair out and no makeup on. So many compliments, just back to back to back to back to back to back. And I'm like, wow, because this isn't usually the hair that gets me the attention, but hey, I guess it is now. But it actually does make sense because in being my true and authentic self, I'm vibrating on a higher frequency, which people can resonate with. So it really does make sense, but yeah.
So I naturally feel invincible when I wear my natural hair. But honey, when I tell you how my husband responds when I wear my natural hair, ladies, do not believe those women that be like, oh, they're lying when they say that they like you in your natural hair, because black men love you in your natural hair, okay?
Just because we gotta deal with this mess, don't you ever forget that being black is an honor, because you come from greatness. 7 of the 10-point program say it.
Thug life means to hate you, give little infants. Fucks everybody.
You like this hair?
Yes, that shit look good as shit. Nah, for real.
Why you laughing, Mom? Why are you laughing? He said he likes it.
Yeah, it look good as shit. I like it. I've never seen you like this.
So when I was about to put in a ponytail, and I said, maybe I'll leave it like this.
I've never seen you like this.
Wear like that, damn Chris.
I know, that shit look good. Damn, I like that.
I love your hair. Your hair for a distance was absolutely magnificent.
Oh, thank you. Where did you saw it from there?
I saw it from the top of the bridge, yes, and you flicked your hair back, and it just... Yeah, it was so beautiful and natural.
Thank you so much. I really like it. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Desperate babes on the prowl.
Wait, let me put you right there. I saw this girl say that when you have natural hair, your natural hair is part of your pretty privilege. And although the wigs are fun and the braids and all the protective styles are fun, she is so right. Like, when I wear my natural hair, I feel like a Barbie doll. And the craziest thing is, I'm like, I look and feel amazing. And people will always come up to me and tell me how pretty I look. Now, do they tell me that when I have bust down braids? Yes, but it's different because this is my hair. It grew out of my scalp. It's crazy that for years we thought we had to hate our hair. We thought we had to cover it up. We don't have to. Our hair is stunning. I just can't, y'all. Guys, come on. I feel like the skin is glowing. The hair is defying gravity. I look like I should be in a plastic Barbie doll Mattel case.
What if I told you that something as simple as wearing your hair naturally could completely change the way you see yourself? Well, that's exactly what many black women are saying. Black women are opening up about how embracing their curls, coils, afros, and natural texture has made them feel more confident, more authentic, and in many cases, more appreciated. But why is something as personal as hair so emotionally powerful? Is it just about beauty, or is there something much deeper going on? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, you're most welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. So today we are reacting to some fascinating TikTok clips from black women sharing their natural hair journeys, and as always, I'll be giving my honest thoughts. And therefore, I would like to hear from you in the comments.
Okay, I would just like to know if there's some sort of psychology when it comes to black women's hair. Hear me out. For the past week or so, I've actually been wearing my hair natural, and it's because I just want to have a break from braids. I usually get braids back to back to back, specifically French curls. I wasn't even letting my hair breathe in between. Like, I wasn't giving it, the advised 2-week break you're supposed to have when you're changing hairstyle. So I'm having like a complete month off, right? Within this week, everybody's like attitude towards me has changed. It's really weird. Like, not like dramatically, but just noticeably enough. Like, people are more open, like they're coming up to me to speak. Like, I'm naturally an introverted person, in real life. A lot more people are asking me like for help. For example, this guy, when I was in the shop, was like, oh, could you help me get this off the shelf, because he was like in a wheelchair. People at work, people at church, like speaking to me more. I don't know, I have noticed the difference because I am very to myself, and I'm like, the only thing I've changed dramatically is my hair. That's literally it. I'm still the same person. So I don't know if my hair is giving off more I'm open vibes, let's chat, let's talk vibes, and my braids don't give that. But I just want to know if anybody else experiences this and what their experiences are.
Oh honey, I will never forget when a black woman commented up under my post talking about something. She always went in her mouth with her hair on top of her head like Don King. Let me tell you something. It ain't nothing you can say about my motherfucking natural hair, bitch. When you over there with that motherfucking 6'13", 27 piece, thinking you doing something. One thing about me that I respect more than anything, I did the fucking work. I used to be into them wigs. Not only that, I am in freedom. I can hop in the shower like I just did today, put my makeup on, and walk out the motherfucking door looking flawless. You cannot pay me enough to put that shit on my head ever again. I promise you that. And a lot of times, the reason why y'all spirit be fucked up and why you feel like you can come for other black women because we wear our natural hair is because you're wearing a bitch hair on your head that probably performed juju to get rid of her bad karma. Let's really talk about it. That's why you be miserable like how you are, because you need to fucking lift that fucking demonic spirit off your motherfucking dome. You can't say shit to me. I am free as a motherfucking bird, and my hair don't look like no goddamn Don King, baby. My fro is well moisturized, ready to go. Customer service ready, bitch. Interview ready, bitch. I mean, I'm just saying. Speak for yourself.
You want to know something crazy? This is my first time wearing my natural hair in its afro state in my whole life. I feel like a goddess with the hair and the skin.
I'm trying to tell you, I just started wearing my natural hair too at the age of 29, and I look around and I can't even tell nobody because everybody's still wearing, the wigs and the braids and all the things, and it's like, I want them to understand too how it feels to finally be free and accept my natural hair and wear it out majority of the time. I've literally worn my hair since the beginning of January, and I haven't put any weave in it yet. I will be getting braids soon, but like, for the most part, I'm going to be wearing my hair from now on, and I just wish other black women would try it out, because I know there's so many women that don't know how to do their natural hair. They don't know about their hair porosity. All they may know is their texture, and even I thought I knew my texture. I thought I had 4C hair. I have 4B hair. You know, so learning my hair has been such a beautiful journey. And on top of that, making sure I'm doing my skincare routine, going to the gym, eating healthier so the face is cinched and you can see my jaw structure, which maximizes my hair. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody personally, she doesn't want to wear her natural hair because she feels like her face is fat and bloated. Okay, do something about it. Do things to complement your natural hair. You know, don't hide your face behind the extensions and all the extras. Then I feel like nobody can really tell me nothing. This is my natural hair. Bitch, I'm in the gym, I'm working out, I'm looking good. It's all me. Discipline. Like, who can tell me anything? I want all the girls to feel like this.
Whenever I step out in the UK, I see women of all races wearing their natural hair, except women who look like me, black women. Even when other women of other races wear wigs, the wigs resemble their natural hair. They are not trying to wear an afro hair. The only women trying to emulate the hair of other races, striving to make it 3D and HD, are women who look like me. Gradually, I started hating wigs. I began feeling inferior in wigs. Why should I work so hard, invest a lot of money on hair that others grow naturally? How can I make that my own beauty standard? The funny thing is, the few times I go out with my natural hair, I receive compliments from the very people I am trying so hard to emulate. Oh, your hair is so beautiful. I'll say thank you. They even want to touch it, and I don't mind. I tell them, touch it if you want. I'm curious about yours too. Gradually, I decided to wear my natural hair more often. I have begun to appreciate my hair. I have begun to value my hair. This is what I've been given. Why not love it? I'm not there yet, but I'm trying. I'm beginning to see the beauty in my hair. I know it requires a lot of time and effort, and I'm gradually making that commitment. I look so beautiful in my natural hair.
Ever since I stopped idolizing the wigs and embracing the hair that grows from my scalp, I have not been breaking out. When I tell you, ladies, when I was wearing the wigs and the weave, I was always having acne on my face, changing my pillowcases like crazy. Let's not forget that these braiding hairs have chemicals in it. These wigs and these weaves got chemicals in it, and it's literally causing our skin to react to it to where we're breaking out. It's causing us to itch. Our scalp is itching. There's literally chemicals in there. That's the reason why that you're having that reaction when you wear them. Ever since I have not only Jesus glow, but I have natural hair glow. It's a glow. I don't care. Like, when you really could walk out the house with your natural hair, you can be beautiful and confident with your natural hair. It's a different feeling. And not only my face routine, not any of that could accomplish me wearing my natural hair and the chemicals that was in the wigs and weave that was affecting my skin. Because when I tell you, this is glow natural hair, glow Jesus glow. Not only face routine, because people gonna ask me what's my face routine. A lot of people that I told her I only use black soap and 100% tea tree oil. That's all I use. But if you use it on your face probably gonna burn away because it's a little harsh for people's skin. It ain't harsh for mine. So even if so, ever since I took a break from the wigs and the weave, my skin been flourishing.
Y'all, so I just had to come on here real quick just to tell you what type of conversation I had with my husband. So if y'all don't know me, my husband is white, okay? And I asked him how did he like my hair the other day. Like, I have a twist and curly, and when it was freshly done, I asked him how he liked it. He was like, it's cute, but that's not how I really like your hair. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, I like when you wear your other curls. I said, what other curls? He was like, the way you just enhance your natural curl pattern that come out your head. I said, you like when I do like wash and goes? And he was like, yeah, I like to see you for you. He said, I like how you just wear your own curls out. He's like, I like that better. But what you got on your head now is cute, but I like what you already wear. And I was like, yeah, you the one.
I'm having like low-key emotional moment right now just because I grew up hating my hair, and I know a lot of you guys watching this probably relate when you have textured hair. And I've been out here taking photos with my big old ring light with my little picture thing, and I feel so beautiful with my natural hair. Like, and I've been getting compliments left and right, and I know my younger self, I wouldn't even wear my hair curly down. Like, I would always try to hide it and put heat in it, wear super tight ponytails, and like, I feel confident in my natural, this is my natural state. There's no products, it's combed out, and it's freaking gorgeous. It's what God gave me, and I'm gonna rock it and I'm gonna own it. And it's just like, I feel, I don't know, like it's such a surreal feeling, because like old me, I remember literally crying about my hair because I just hated it so much. And I just want to use this as encouragement, you know, own your hair. Your hair is freaking beautiful. You were given this hair for a reason, and take care of it. It's your baby, and own it, rock it, go take photos in it, put on your favorite color. You know what I'm saying? I got people walking past me. I'm just talking to the camera. I love y'all, and I love this feeling right now. But God bless you, and I hope you guys are feeling amazing. I love you.
This right here, fact, I typically only ever get approached by black men. Ever, like literally only black men. But when I have my natural hair out, it is everyone under the sun. It's only recently that I started actually wearing my natural hair out. So all this stuff this year more so, like I've been wearing my natural hair out a lot this year. So I know the difference. It is men from all walks of life, as in, and also their approach is a little bit different. I feel like whenever I have my wig on, it's a little bit more like casual and, you know, unserious. And then when I have my natural hair out, they are like very intentional, very upfront, very direct. It's all like, the energy is just very different. If you're someone who changes your hair a lot, you will know what I'm talking about. It's really interesting, honestly. Like wearing my natural hair out more this year has really, I'm like, wow, it's a whole new world out there. Like, what's going on?
Okay, so to be honest, yes, there was a big change in my dating life when I went back to having my natural hair and cutting it short. For me, it happened during a time where I was genuinely tired of being like lusted after, and cutting my hair for me just felt so freeing. I think whenever I have my hair in a braid style, or say I have like long extensions, which I've never even done, but I do think that style for us as black women, it's just much easier for men to sexualize us and to lust after us, and I don't like that personally. So when I started wearing my curly hair out, I actually started attracting better men who were a lot more interested in me as a person, men who were a lot more chill with me being myself and being open and free and silly and fun. And I do think that braids, I mean, I even feel it myself when I wear them. I feel like a different person when I walk around, simply because I know what I look like with them, and I don't really love to lead with my looks, if I'm honest, and it is a weird thing for me to say as a model because my looks are so important, but genuinely in my soul, I am not the type of person who cares about that stuff. I care about feeling comfortable. I care about waking up in the morning and getting able to just get out of bed and just go. I love spraying water on my hair and just pulling it out. I also love watching it grow, and I love paying attention to it, and I think for me it's just given a better vibe to my persona and who I am as a person. There are definitely less men in my DMs, but they're different men. Like, there's the bad men come in my DMs when I have braids, or they start liking my photos on Instagram when I have braids, or they start liking me on Hinge when I have braids. And then there's the good guys that show up when I have curly hair, and they're cute and they're kind and they're sweet and creative and they have depth, and they're just like, they're into me. They're not into my vibe, they're into me. And that's been the biggest difference for me as well. Another thing I'll say is that, ironically, when I cut my hair curly, short, and wear my afro, I've had less black men talking to me, which I don't know what that's about. To be honest, men never talk to me. Okay, I have to talk to them first. But even in terms of like my male friends, I haven't felt like they've been like, wow, you're now like repping your curly hair. Like, it's a normal thing. It's not weird. But maybe that's because I'm in LA, and maybe that's because I'm a model and people know that afro styles are like typical of models, and I don't know. All I know is that I feel better within myself, and sometimes I want to go back to like a long style, but right now I don't know, it feels good to wear my hair like this. And then also just being online and being a model, I do think it's really important to keep my hair like this for representation, and as hard as it is, sometimes I do think it's going to be worth it in the end, hopefully. But I just got my hair cut shorter. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm kind of just like, whatever. I'm in Florida. Like, I'm in Florida.
The love that you have for yourself is very apparent to other people. If you are not comfortable with yourself, other people can recognize that too. When I started wearing my fro for majority of this year, I've not done braids, not once. Okay, maybe I've done like extensions here and there, but for majority of this year, my fro has been out. I have never felt so beautiful and so like in my own body as presenting myself as the most authentic version of myself. I've seen the impact in my comments about people asking me how I did my hair or complimenting me on my hair, and it really just brings me to the time that I felt like I needed to have braids in order to feel beautiful, in order to feel sexy, in order to feel stunning. But when I like sat down with all of the fears surrounding, what my natural hair presented, I just realized that it was all in my head. It was all in my head. Even in dating, dating men that actually love your natural hair is something that you don't even have to register anymore. Oh, I need to change my styles. I can't let this man see me in my natural style. Dating men that actually like you and have met you in your natural state is wonderful. Going to special events in your natural hair normalizes that shit in your whole system, that you feel it makes life so much easier. You're not doing the mental work about, oh, I need to plan this out, I need to get braids, or I need to get this in order to feel like I'm ready to present myself. I think that wearing my natural hair has allowed me to see the beauty within, has allowed me to appreciate the hair that is growing out my scalp, and has allowed me to inspire others that see me and that are looking for the motivation or the confidence to go out and wear their hair as well. I think that when I started wearing my hair, I moved from someone that was performing for the attention of others to someone that now I'm so centered within myself that I don't care how you see my natural hair. I don't care if it doesn't look good to you, because I know that I'm beautiful. I know that I am radiant. I know that my hair is who I am. I don't have to perform for anyone's validation. I remember watching a video of this older woman that she was telling us, or she was speaking in the video, how she regrets not wearing her natural hair when she had her hair. When she got older, she developed alopecia, and she now had to rely on the wigs and the weaves that she was wearing throughout her life now, and she regretted it. She regretted that she didn't see her natural hair as a privilege. And she urged all the women out there, if you have hair, if you have your own hair, wear it and take good care of it. I remember also speaking to this guy I was dating that met me when I had these beautiful braids, and when I switched it up to my natural hair, the way that he looked at me in shock, almost disgust. And when I asked him, hey, do you like my hair? And he was like, no, I like the braids better. That sent chills down my spine. When I started wearing my natural hair, I started attracting people that saw me for me. I started attracting men that love my natural hair. And contrary to popular belief, men actually do love your hair in its shrunken state, in its afro state, whatever it is, as long as you are confident. They love that. I don't have to hide who I am behind all these different styles. I just have to be me, and that's it. And it is a privilege to wear my hair, because who knows, later down the line, will I have this much hair? I pray that I do, but I'm enjoying this moment in my life. I have centered myself so much that I'm embracing every part of me and it feels so good.
There have been so many debates about natural hair on social media, whereby some black men have been advocating or encouraging black women to embrace their natural hair, while also other black women have also been encouraging other women to wear their natural hair or to embrace the natural hair journey and get away with the artificial hairs, the wigs, the weaves, the hair extensions, the braids, for various reasons, of course. And I think many black women are embracing the natural hair journey positively. We have been seeing cases where even teenagers have been wearing those artificial hairs, which we used to think that they were for older women. So actually, some black women here are saying that black men love natural hair, which is a good thing. If many black men would appreciate black women's natural hair, that will be a good journey and a good move. And this also gives a black woman the confidence to be herself, to be comfortable with her natural hair instead of being discouraged. So many are also sharing that when they started embracing their natural hair, wearing it, walking with it in public, they got or they get more compliments, they are appreciated, and that gives them also the confidence and comfort. Some also share that once they embraced their natural hair journey, they felt more fresh, more relaxed. It's like as if they absorbed something new or something natural that was not in them. It's like they have gotten a new kind of experience, a new kind of energy than before when they had those wigs on. Some of us use these wigs for emergency, like, yeah, when you're caught up and you're hurrying to do something, you just throw on that wig, but it's not something that is a daily thing. And to be sincere, when you wear your natural hair, you feel more fresh. You feel like new energy has entered in you. You feel reborn or rejuvenated. And more so, if you pour there some cold water, you'll see a very big difference in your life. Because even some people, these artificial hairstyles and artificial hairs, they make them to feel headache, to feel like something is not right. If you've never left your natural hair out, please try it. You'll see the difference. And then also, like another person has said, wearing your natural hair makes you feel stunning, beautiful, and even elite. I think we have seen that most of the models wear their natural hair and they look so beautiful, so stunning, so elite, and very attractive. So if some people are also sharing, feeling like that, like even the kind of men that approach them are more different. They have some class than some of the men that they attracted when they had those artificial hairs. Then why not embrace the natural hair? We have also seen their women sharing how their husbands or men have appreciated them more when they wear their natural hair. Some are even surprised. So I think why more black women are embracing also the natural hair, it's because some black women have realized that they are no longer doing things to please others. They are no longer doing things to please some men, but doing things for themselves, feeling like this is what I want as me, and not just because maybe the man she was dating preferred a woman with wigs. So just imagine when someone spends years feeling like they have to change a part of themselves just to fit in. Choosing to embrace that part can be incredibly freeing. For many women, natural hair isn't just a hairstyle. It's saying, this is who I am, and I am comfortable showing up as myself. That confidence changes the way people interact with you because confidence itself is attractive. So for many women also, embracing the natural hair makes them feel authentic. Yeah, instead of worrying about whether their hair looks a certain way every day, they feel like they are presenting the real version of themselves. However, this doesn't mean that everyone has to wear their natural hair. Some people are okay with the wigs, the weaves, the extensions, or the straightened hairstyles. But I think also representation has changed of recent because years ago, natural hairstyles weren't always celebrated in workplaces, schools, or even the media. So watching these women speak reminds us that confidence often begins with self-acceptance. Now, what's your take on this? I would like to hear from you. Share in the comments. And if you enjoyed this reaction today, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out interesting reactions like these ones. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.